What does it do specifically that's going to make it difficult for women to vote?
So the SAVE Act is specifically supposed to keep non-citizens from voting. And it is a way for them to say, in order to register to vote, you have to bring documentation, a birth certificate, and proof that you are an American citizen to a clerk's office to register to vote. And it's a burden of proof on people in America to do that. Usually you can go to the BMV in Indiana and you can say, yeah, sure, I'd like to register to vote. You've already given all the documentation that you live here. You have to get a driver's license with a thing. You have to bring in a receipt for a utility bill. You got to prove that you're here legally. You can't vote illegally as an illegal alien in America right now anyway, because it's a federal crime and you get deported. It's a very low chance of that actually happening. They have done multiple audits and found just under 1% fractional amount of people who voted illegally. So why it's a burden on women specifically, let's say you've been married and you've changed your name. You have to have a document that your birth certificate now is exactly like the name that you have. If it doesn't match, you've got to find a way to make that match. So if I'm married and divorced, I have to have my marriage certificate and my divorce certificate, and it has to be certified. And then I have to take that with my birth certificate. And then I have to get a passport. That is the best way to be able to register to vote now, to prove you're an American citizen. You have to bring everything that you can possibly get, everything that you would have to get a passport and or the passport itself to prove that you're an American citizen in order to register to vote. You've married and divorced and you've moved. You have to re-register. You have to bring that documentation again. It is very challenging for women specifically. Men normally don't change their name when they get married. So their birth certificate is the same as what it is today, their name. Like me, mine is not. So I would have to go back and get all that documentation. We should have American citizens voting. I'm like, you already have American citizens voting. It's going to be now a burden of proof. And a lot of people are not going to be able to vote now.
Oh,
If you wanted to move and register again, if this SAVE Act passed, you probably wouldn't be able to register. You probably would not be able to vote.
oh wow. Yeah.
That's the
I'm in Arizona
reality.
right now.
That's the reality
Okay.
that I'm looking at.
So Danny Lundy says Kansas did something similar, and about 30,000 Americans were unable to register to vote. They were disenfranchised, and that law was struck down as unconstitutional. Thank you, Danny, for your comment.
People who had voted forever are now like, no, I have to go re-register to vote because it just magically was removed from the voter rolls.